Yes, it is difficult for me also to interpret everything that is going to happen, but somewhere there was a reference of air, elements of air, water, and earth, and the crab kind of moving from one place to another in between where the crab is vulnerable. So there was some references there, something strong. So I did feel that yes, some references came into the video. So do watch it and see if you get some references there, and then that will just help you to interpret these videos and the cards as per the situations, and use them for your benefit. So use them in a better way for yourself. So that's the only intention. Okay, and today now I'm using the cards which is Tarot of the Divine. That's the first deck that I'm using, so that divine intervention kind of still kind of be here, and we need divine intervention. Things need to be changed divinely and need to be guided divinely. So that for the divine intervention, I have the card of the Tarot of the Divine, and then I'm using mermaid cards, fairies cards, dragon cards, and unicorn cards, and they are all mystical creatures, and we need some mysteries to be unfolded. So that is why I'm using those cards. And in the end, for the additional message, I'm going to use Lover's Path Tarot. The intention is to create or bring in love in the situation. So the first card that I have here is Ace of Coins, and if you see, you can see a seed on this coin. There's a divine hand which has come with the seed or this coin, and you can see already there is a plant that has grown out of the seed. So whatever you've done in the past, whatever you've done in the energies of the past, or in the whatever investments or work you've done in the past, you are going to see something growing out of that work. So there is going to be a plant, or there's going to be a growth that's going to come out of it. There is going to be more peace, because they are all white flowers. There are going to be more peace, but at the same time there's going to be a lot of energy and a lot of results that you're going to see that are going to come from the past efforts that you've put in. Now these efforts could be in the terms of relationship, these efforts could be in terms of the career, these efforts could be in terms of spirituality, these efforts could be in terms of any area of your life investment, literal money investments. You're going to see something growing there. Along with that, you're going to see the reasons for putting in the new seeds. So you're going to get new seeds as well. So you are going to get to a space where you are going to kind of make new investments as well, and the old investments will start showing you results. Now this is divine hand, so that means that there are some divine interventions, or some divine messages, or some divine gain that is coming your way. Now when that comes your way, the second card I have is Queen of Swords. Now Queen of Swords, if you see this card, you can see a lot of heads that are actually put on the swords, and they are actually there on the top of her castle. So she's actually put them all around her castle on the top of it. This is probably the wars that she has won, and people that she has killed. Now if you see there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So there are 11 heads that I can see in total, and there are many wars that she has already won, or there are many people that she's already killed. Now there is a sword that is still kept high, and one hand she's hiding something. Now this is a card of the communication, this is the card of the abilities, this is the card of winning the war or winning the situations, this is the card of being very firm, this is the card of knowing how to move forward. Now this Queen of Swords, I would say that there might be a lot of things that you've done in the past, there might be a lot of negative situations that you've won over in the past, there might be a lot of negative people that you've met in the past, or there might have a lot of situations that you've dealt with in the past. Now the energy is that you still have to be firm, and when you're firm and when you're ready to move forward, you have to ensure that you're not kind of opening the whole game. You're keeping some things to yourself. Everything should not be visible to everybody. So if it is terms of investments, ensure that you don't share whatever you're investing with everybody around you. If it is in terms of relationships, ensure that you speak in a way where you are not saying everything out, you're keeping certain things to yourself, and you're evaluating well before you speaking, and you're not coming across very dominating. Now this could also mean that some of the situations of the past might come a little up there that you'll have to reconsider before moving forward. Now the next card I have is Knight of Coins, and this Knight of Coins, if you see, this knight is carrying a bag in his on his back. He's carrying a bow and an arrow, and he's sitting on a cow. You can see that it's a cow, and he's sitting on a cow, and you can see cow looking at another direction and he looking at another direction. Now you also cow is the energy of motherhood, cow is the energy of nurturing, cow is the energy of safety, security, cow is the energy of unconditional love. And this cow here is actually looking at another side, which means that there could be some kind of a danger or some kind of thing that is coming from this side where the cow is looking at, but he's looking at somewhere else. And two things: one, it is important to kind of have a look at all aspects of your life, all areas of your life, but at the same time it is very important to be aligned. So be aligned with your inner self, be aligned with your soul, be aligned with your soul guides, and that alignment is going to help you move further. Also, I do feel somewhere that there is an energy of mother that I see very strongly on this card, because there is Queen of Swords here. So there is an energy where a female energy might be very important in your life, or the female might give you a new direction, or somebody with feminine energy, can be a male also, who gives you a new direction, can show you a new direction, but it is on you whether you see that direction or not, whether you look at that direction or not, whether you move through that direction or not. Second, alignment with your with people in your life is going to be very necessary. So before you make any investment or before you move forward, ensure that you're aligned with the people in your life. And I do also feel that there could be a female in your life who's going to be very, very strong, powerful, or coming across very powerful, or you can be very powerful at this point in time, but ensure that that power is used in the right way after evaluation, because this is the card of evaluation, evaluating the situations well before you take action. So yes, you're ready for action, yes, you have your sword high, but you have to evaluate conditions and situations very well. I wanted to take out a few more cards just to clarify, and this makes it number 8. Number 8 is the number of strength, but it is the number of loop as well. Some things might be playing on loop. The next set of cards that I got, first is 5 of coins, and this is 5 of pentacle. And if you see, this person is sitting here, she's cold, all the matchsticks are already burnt, and she has one now burning, that last one, and her feet are cold, her hands are cold, and she's sitting in this corner into the snow. But there is warmth that is available, there is a place that is available, there is light that is available, so everything is available to you. It is upon you. Are you seeing that light? Are you looking at that light? Are you taking that light into consideration? Are you taking those opportunities into consideration that are right in front of you? This could also be your health situation. So if there is anything wrong with your health, please take the help, please ask the doctor, please connect with the right people. And this could be cold related also, so keep yourself warm. And I do feel somewhere there is a flow in this in these cards where a new beginning happens in your life. You want to take a step, you want to consider your past experiences, you want to consider and take a halt and think about what are you in alignment or not, and you have to think whether you need somebody's help or not. And there is if you need the help is available, that is going to come to you. The next card I have is 4 of coins. Now if you see, there is a vulture here, and that vulture is looking at this lady, and the vulture is actually captured her in his wings. Now here is a hummingbird, which means that it is not a negative card, it is not a negative vulture. Vulture doesn't want to eat her, like it is not with any negativity. She's scared, she's indeed scared, but you can see flowers here that also kind of shows growth, so or positivity, or the positive energy. And I do feel that sometimes we get so scared that we want to kind of close ourselves into something, or we see that somebody who's protecting us, we see that person as negative person, and we see that we are unsecure here, we are not safe here. Protection is going to be very important. Protecting yourself or protecting your loved ones, or the energy of is kind of the energy that is going to be there. But if you see this card, the lovers, the beast, the beauty and the beast, so the protector, the beast, is actually the lover, beast is actually the protector, is kind of the message that I got from get from this card. And this makes it 10 also. There is 6 and there is 4, this makes it 10 also. So this card says basically that there could be a situation where somebody that you were afraid to ask the help from, or afraid to talk to, afraid to tell anything, that because you think that person will actually capture you or put you into a problem, and that person is actually helpful, is going to be helpful. And somewhere who you thought is not the right person for you, or who you thought is not the right energy for you, or who you thought is going to harm you in a certain way, that person is going to provide you some help or some shelter. In total, this is number 5, which is number of stuck situation, number of moving away from stuck situations, or getting into stuck situations but having the energy or the knowledge to how to move forward. forward. I do feel that in this card, it is said that at times when once the one that protects you actually ends up harming you, and here the card is that one you think would harm you will actually become your protector. So that's a total opposite energy that I see in the cards that usually we say as a proverb. So the cards are that somebody is going to protect you, somebody who you might not think that is in alignment with you is going to be in alignment with you, and things are very, very positive. The cards look very, very positive. The next card that I have here is shower of blessing. It is the unicorn card. You can see there is money flowing from here. There is a rose, there are ladybugs, which are a sign of abundance, and there is gifts that are coming. So this is the card. It says open yourself to receive and pay it forward, which means that you have to be open to receive the abundance, and then you will have to give it forward also. You can't keep it to yourself. So you have to be open to receive the abundance, and then you have to share it with other people. But definitely there are blessings coming your way. This is number 6. This total is 5. 5 plus 6 is again 11. So I do feel that the energy is of divine and positivity, and something good is definitely coming as a blessing. Now the next card I have is relaxation, and I was guided to read this card out from the book. And when I read this card out from the book, there were two very relevant points that I kind of saw in the book, which I probably would have not said. So I'm going to read it again from the book so that you understand what I mean, and also I will explain those points. So this card says mermaids know how to relax, and this one is floating in your reading to say chill out. Have you been overdoing things recently? Perhaps you are feeling tired or overwhelmed. When you set aside relaxation time, you will find that you are better equipped to handle the challenges of life. If you have been feeling stressed, this card appearing in your reading is an urgent call to stop what you are doing right now and relax, because relaxation is very healing and can elevate many symptoms, mental and physical. Do you find it difficult to stop and relax? It's not uncommon to feel like this. Some of us feel the need to keep ourselves continuously busy so as not to have to face our inner self. If this resonates with you, then you might find a meditation class helpful, or you can go online and find guided relaxation, or listen to a therapeutic sound of nature, especially of the sea. The sound of waves has soothing and hypnotic effect, helping you feel calmer and in more relaxed state. There are plenty of videos on the internet who you can watch for free also. If you have people around you who are a little hyperactive, firstly look at their diet, as food can be a huge effect on energy levels. Too much of sugar, for instance, can send your system into the overdrive. Have you heard of the term sugar rush? So start by looking at foods and calm the system, and start by eliminating processed sugar from your meals and snacks. Now, somewhere this card indicates two things to me. One, there might be internet might be flooded with a lot of videos, and some of them might not be very relaxing or nice to watch. So pick and choose what you want to watch and what you don't want to watch. Don't make yourself hyperactive. Second, your diet is going to be very important. You have to take care of that. So if you have a sugar issue or any issue where you should not take a certain kind of food, ensure that you're not taking them, ensure that your diet is right, and ensure that you're taking care of your diet in the right way. Now these two things are very, very important that are coming across from this card. And also I would say that relax your energies, because there are going to be things where you feel unprotected, unsafe, but then the safety is there. You don't have to be worried. The next card that I have, next set of cards that I have is from the fairies, and this card says magic of the fairies, and this card says magic of the fairies, no, I think it's oracle of the fairies. This card says look in a book. Whatever your question right now you will find answer in a book. The words you will find bring the insight you seek. So one, you will find whatever is problematic, you will find an answer to it, and that answer can be in the book. That answer can also be around the internet. That answer can be around something that you read, you end up reading, so be rest assured that whatever is happening around you, whatever you want to know, there is an answer that is there, and that answer is right there, and you're going to find it. This might be an answer that you find on internet. This might be an answer that you find in some kind of reading. This might be an answer that you find in a book, in your past lives, in your past experiences. So pay close attention to that. The next card is flourish, and if you see, this is lotus flower fairy, right? Lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light to any unclear areas of your life and those of others. So I do kind of interpret it in two ways. One, there are some areas in your life which are unclear. There are some areas in your life where things are not completely clear, or answers are not completely there, and you're going to find some answers there, or you're going to find some light there. Second, because it is lotus fairy, I do feel that there are some areas which are unclear at this point in time, and we are going to find a clarity in those areas, in those situations in life. The next card I have is protection, and this says the fairies of protection are shielding you with a magic fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Now, protection, definitely I do see there is a protection that is available to you, and you need to protect your energies. You need to protect yourself. It is very, very important that you protect yourself, you protect your energies. I also, again, I'm saying that there is a possibility where somebody who thought is actually a person who's harmful for your protection, or who's actually threatening your protection in a certain way, ends up protecting you. So that is there. Put a safety circle for the world, for yourself, for your loved ones. That is going to be helpful. I do feel that something related to the incident that happened on 8th is going to come out on 10th, because look in a bee is something that I noticed in the Hindi video also, and I kept the cards like that there without realizing. So I do feel that there is something there in that incident which is going to be coming out, and more protection will be needed for some people, which probably will be provided. And you also ensure that you need to protect yourself. And I also, again, I'm saying that there is an energy where I feel very strongly that the one who was supposed to kill became the protector, or one who was supposed to be harmful became the protector, is kind of the energy that I see here. The Fire Chalice, the last card from the Dagon cards. Now, this is the Fire Chalice card, and it basically says that there is an energy of fire, that fire element of fire. There could be a literal reason of why something happened due to fire, or there could be a literal fire invoking somewhere. But I also feel somewhere that the energy is such that the fire is... Fire is the energy of protection. Fire is the energy of cleansing. Fire is the energy where you can actually use this as an element of protecting yourself, of cleansing yourself, of changing the energies of the universe. And I do feel that there is a strong energy that is coming up. There is a strong element of fire that is coming up, which means that something is going to be protected, something is going to be recreated. Fire is necessary to cook anything. Fire is necessary to create anything. So overall, the energy is where I will say that there is a very, very strong energy in the environment around, and we are going to see some things with fire element, as that means that something being protected, something being burnt out, something being changing. And you also have to be careful while you're using any kind of fire. And fire is going to be helpful also, because you see this person is cold and she's actually having a matchstick. She's trying to have some fire to keep her warm, and there is a complete chalice that has come. So something is definitely coming there. Now, to interpret it into as per the situation, I do feel that on the world level there could be some person who comes into light who's killed many, so because of the Queen of Swords. But I also feel that there is going to be somebody who you thought, or somebody who's projected as a wrong person might be actually a right person, or somebody who's projected in a certain way, in a certain situation to have happened something or not happened something. There is a energy of protection there as well. So I do feel that something is going to happen which we will not be able to see during the day as for what the reality is, but by the end of the day we will see the reality. Now, I am going to take out cards for the additional message from the Lover's Path. So let's see what is the additional message for 10th of December 2021. Guides, angels, what is the additional message? What else do we need to know? What is the additional message? Okay, we got 2 cards, so I will just shuffle once again if we get one more. I love the energy of 3. Okay, angels, what is the additional message for 10th December 2021? Okay, Pihu, 2 minutes, beta. इधर आ जाओ. Okay, so the energy. First card that I have is The first card is King of Coins. Now, if you see this King of Coins, he doesn't seem to be the king by himself. He seems to be somebody who's carrying the coin of the king, and he looks in a different way. You can find the crown also a little different than the crown of the king, and the castle is here, and this person is moving on the other side, and he's carrying that coin of the king, where there is a king and there is a heart. Now, this King of the Coin card is usually the card of abundance. a card of money, card of energies, but this is Zeus, and Zeus was a, if I am not incorrect, I'm bad in all those things, but he was a god, and definitely he's carrying that energy. He's carrying that energy of God. He's carrying that energy of so he was kind of a protector, the ruler of all gods. He was a father of all gods, somebody who's very, very strong, somebody who's into powerful position, somebody who you consider as a guide, somebody who consider as a person who's there to provide you guidance, who's provide you help. I do feel that there is some kind of a help or a support that you're going to get from this person. There is some kind of love or care that you're going to get from this person, and I do feel that there is something that is unexpected that is coming your way, and there might be that somebody that you love, somebody that you connect with, somebody who you see as a figure of protection, somebody who you see as protecting you, somebody who you see as maybe a figure who's we do compare our fathers and our husbands, right, or our lovers. We do compare our wives or our mothers. So the energy of love basically, and I do feel that the energy of love which is in a form of protection, I do feel that there is going to be some kind of a change in that. Either that person is going to move somewhere, or you're going to move somewhere, or you're going to be waiting for this person, because I do feel that this Four of Cups, I'm going to take out one more card for this clarification, but she's holding on a crown, right? She's actually holding on a crown, and either she's getting ready to kind of meet or be with this person, or she's holding on to the crown which belongs to this person, and the person is not here. The person has gone on to the war, or the person has gone to protect something or somebody. Now I do see this card into a situation where there is a situation where you might have to let go of somebody, or you might have to let go of a desire, or you might have to let go of a person, or you might have to let go of somebody who you very, very closely associate with, or who you find as your protector. But then there will not be any loss, because all the Four Cups are upright, so there's not going to be any loss. Rather, there might be that somebody you're desiring or you wanting to kind of come back into your life, or meet or be with, that person comes back to your life. So that there is kind of a coming back that I see there. Let me just get one more card to clarify this. Guides, angels, can we clarify? Okay. Oh, beautiful. The card I want you to see how the card got placed. See, that's how the card got. It automatically flew and got placed like this. So this is a card of arrow, Ace of Arrows. So if you see, there is an arrow and there is a crown that is raising up to that arrow, and I need to clarify further, because I do see oh God, I do see kind of clouds, and I do see the electric current, and I do see that the arrow is going to kind of hit the ground. There is a heart on the arrow, so, and there are wings on the arrow. So I do see this is a positive sign. I do see a king kind of taking up the crown, the king taking up the space. I do see some kind of storm coming in. So there might be somebody has to kind of move or go to some fight or some situation, because something has erupted. But that does not mean that is going to be problematic. Yes, the protection is going to be important, but something new is going to come up, some new energy, some new situation, some new messages are going to come up. Let me just clarify further if there is any other guides, angels, can you just clarify this further? Okay. The way I'm looking at it, I am not sure if I need to interpret it like that. That's why I'm getting some clarifications. Guides, angels, can we clarify this? Thank you. Queen of Cups. Undoubtedly, there is an emotional energy that is associated with it. There's an energy of weight. There is an energy of letting go. There is an energy of sending the energies and prayers to somebody. Now, I do, in your life, this could be where you're waiting for somebody, and that person has to go on a further journey. So you might have to wait a little more, but then you have to keep yourself balanced and keep your energies balanced. Second, I do feel this energy in a way where somebody who is a protector, like somebody who's into an authority, and we've seen something happening on the 8th. I do feel that there could be something more coming up with that. There is a possibility, or there's a possibility where there is going to be some kind of a, some people or army people, thank you, might have to leave for some kind of a situation that suddenly comes up. So I do feel something is coming up very, very strongly. And I'm going to take a few cards from heaven and earth, but by the way, the last card was him. So I will show it to you exactly as is. And let me see. Angels, can we clarify, because I do feel something big is happening on 10th again. Angels, can you please clarify the situation in terms of India? Yes, something big is definitely coming to light. Something strong is happening on the energy of 10th. And I was meant to kind of numbers, see these numbers. So this is 5 plus 7, so 7 plus 5 is 12. Number 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is number 3. Like I said, that I do connect with the energy of 3 very strongly, and 3 is going to be an energy where we are going to see some kind of a big change coming into situations. But yes, energies are going to be very important. Do send protection, do send protective energies to everybody or the whole world, or at least to our soldiers and India as such. And this here is 4, 5, and this is 17, so this makes it 6. 5 plus 6 makes it 11. So no, 17, this doesn't make it 6, this makes it 8. So 17, 7 plus 1 is 8, 8 plus 1 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's an energy of 4. So there is an energy of 3, there is an energy of 4. 4 is energy of experience. There's somebody who's experienced, somebody who's strong. Now you see the similar figure has come. This is also somebody who's a protector, because this is a card of Zeus, and Zeus was somebody who was a protector of all the gods, or who was the king of all of the gods. And Emperor is also somebody who's king of kings. And you see that energy very, very strong. You see that energy very, very strong. And then we see some kind of a situation kind of rising up and coming, where the protection is going to be very important. And then we see some circumstances unfolding where like there will be energies or protection needed on both sides. But yes, some strong energies are going to kind of impact energies in a certain way. And again, I'm saying that somebody who we thought would not protect is going to be protecting us. So somebody, there is an energy of protection that I'm seeing very, very strongly on this card. So thank you so much. Take care of yourself, and let's see what tens bring. If you like the video, please share it with everyone else. Press the like button, takes just 1 second, but helps video reach more people, and leave the feedback. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.